Okay, so now the last session. Okay, now we can see the group by class, one example we discussed in the last class. Okay, the same to same. Now we want to perform on another table. What is this here? EMP table. So when come to EMP table and see this, okay, now, so now here employee names, okay, so there are total 14 employees we have here, and out of 14 employees, okay, you have different jobs here, okay, clerk, salesman, manager, analyst, and presidents. And how many different types of jobs we have in this? Check it out. How many different jobs? 5 jobs are there. One is clerk, salesman, manager, analyst, and president. So total 5 different jobs. So out of these 5 different jobs, okay, now what I want to do, in my table, the number of employees are 14. So how many employees are working in clerk, in salesman, in manager, in analyst, and in a president? So that I need to find out here. Okay. The yesterday, how we are using to finding your number of males and females. Okay, na? Same as here to find out number of employees. Now take next example. Write a query to find out, okay, number of number of employees working in each job. Okay, right. So now I want to, okay, to find out number of employees working in each job. Then what I want to do, guys, here, the first we need to apply. Okay. And tell me, guys, here, so group by class, I want to apply on which column I want to apply group by? Yes, we want to apply group by on job. And first of all, I want to check how many groups we have here. Okay, that you have to check now. Select and my selected column job from EMP and group by, and again we are taking what now? Job. Because yesterday I said to you, what is that? Your selected column and grouping column must be same. Okay, different columns will not allowed. So now I'm going to execute this, and total how many groups are formed means your 5 groups are formed here, and list, manager, clerk, salesman, and president. Okay, so these are the 5 groups. But in each group of job, how many number of employees are working? So then what I want to do now? Then I want to use the function. What is the function name? Yes, count of a job. And now I'm using, okay. So in analyst, we have it 2 people, and manager 3, clerk 4, salesman's 4, and president's 1. So these are the things. And now whenever you want to add these things, so 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 1, 14. So total 14 employees. So out of 14 employees, 2 enlist, 3 managers, and 4 clerks, and 4 salesmen, and 1 president. Okay, na? So that is a group by advantage here to find your people in each job. So write down below. So in the write a query to display number of employees working in each job along with along with their department number. So in this another example, what we want to do, I need to find out here the number of people, okay, working in each job along with your department number. Okay, right. So this is what the next information for us. And now in this, what I need to do, number of people in each job along with their department number, Okay. Now, so now you're observed. So to work here, so now we are passing now select, okay. And I want to take job. And along with job, what I want to use here, department number. And then after, I want to finding the people based on job. So I want to use from, and here carefully observe. Suppose if I was given only job, what it was happen, you can see. Okay, so here selected columns, how many columns are you selected here? 2 columns are selected. So 2 columns are selected and we are grouping column is 1. So number of grouping columns, number of selected columns are not matching here. If it is not matching, then it was showing what error. And what it was say, the department number is not a group by expression. So in your group by, okay, whatever the columns are there, that every column should be here. And how many columns you selected, that every selected column should be here. Okay, but here we have only one job and job satisfied, but department number I selected, but that was I'm not using under group by column. So in group by column I'm not using. So that's what it was saying here, the department number is not a group by expression. So compulsory that name also have to mention under group by, because select a number of selected columns, number of grouping columns must be same. Okay, no? So now I'm going to write here. So EMP, and now I'm going to using, so group by, okay. And job, along with job, what I want to use, department number. So then both, and now we can see which columns I selected here and how many columns I selected here. Same that many columns in my group by expression. Okay. And now both are matching. Then it will showing some result. And now we can see how it was means clerk. So how many clerks here? 2. And these 2 clerks are working under which department? 2. So that means in department number 20, how many number of clerks? 2 clerks. Okay. So in the same to same president, the president was there in the one president here. And that one president was there under which department number? 10. Like next manager. So one manager here. So one manager, he was there under 30, and another manager also there, but this manager is there under 10. So in 30th department, how many managers? One manager. In 20th department, how many managers? One manager. Understand na? So like this, what happened is the same to same clerks. So in 30th department, how many clerks? One. In 10th department, how many clerks? One. Okay. So like it will be find out. So number of people working in a particular job along with their department numbers. Understand na? Right down below. Okay. The same as one more example to take. Write a query to display sum of salaries of each department number. So I need to discuss sum of salaries of each department number wise. Okay, right. So now here I need to find out some of salaries for each department number. So come to your main table. When you want to check your main table now, suppose I just call my main table. This is main table and you can see department numbers also having here. And what I want to do each department number wise, I need to find out, okay, some of salaries. So now here, for example, the department number 10, okay, 10 and 10. So these are what now, 3 people was there. So in department number 10, how many number of employees? 3 employees. And their salaries you can see 2450, okay, is a one employee salary. Another employee salary 5,000, okay. Another employee salary is what now? 1,300. So these are the 3 different, okay, the salaries here. So here department number 10, I have a total 4 employees and the 3 employees, and the 3 employees salaries are these are. And what I need to find out here, sum of salary. That means on these 3 salaries, which function is suitable? Which function? Some function I have to apply on this group of values. And then what it was here? So 5788750. So these are the total, the sum of salary of your which department? Department number 10. Okay, na? So like this, not only one department, along with the 10, I want to find out 20th people and find out the 30th people. Okay. So in this case, compulsory we need a group by. So how I can write now here? Now you get some idea now? Select which column? Department number, and what I want to use? Sum of sal from EMP. What I'm using? Group by. On which column? Department number to execute. And in this, you can see 10, 20, 30 was there. Okay, 10, 20, 30 was there. So now what we want to do here, the 10, 20, 30, is not in the order. For example, you want it in a particular order. Okay, na? If I want it a particular order, what I want to do? Order by. So now I'm using what now? Order by class. So order by on department number 10. Okay, na? Now I can go for to execute it now. So now we can see department numbers are having in the order. Okay, 10, 20, and 30. Okay, na? Now write down below. And the next example right now. Write a query to find out, okay, number of employees, okay, comma, sum of salaries, comma, average salary, comma, min salary, that's called minimum salary, and so maximum salary of each department number. So in this, what I'm doing here, that all aggregative functions or grouping functions are we are using in one single query statement. Okay, then how we can use here, observe. So when come to, okay, all functions also at a time we can use, because as of now we are using only single functions we use it. But we can use multiple functions also. Then how we can write? So department number, first I have to show what now? Count of people. So I'm using your count of department number. And suppose the count of department number on this, I want to create some aliases for our understanding part. So I want to say like a number of employees. Number of employees is called as a alias name, comma. And the next function I'm using what now? Sum of salary. And this is, I can say, sum of a salary. This is one more alias. And next I'm using on the average function. So AVG sal, that I can say average salary. Okay, average salary. The next I'm using what now? Minimum salary. So here I want to give it some alias min salary. Next, finally, what is now max? Max salary. Okay, so that means in this case, what you understand, all functions I can use it. From which table? EMP, and group by of which column? Department number. After that, you need to shorten your value order by department number. And let me see that at a time all we can go to find out, and whatever the alias names I was given, and your data also showing with the aliases. Understand now? So in the department number 10, how many number of employees are there? 3. Their total salary 8750. Their average 2916. Their minimum salary 1300. Maximum salary 5000. So like this, every department complete aggregative calculations are we can find out. Okay, na? Right down below. Okay, so these are what now group by class and grouping of data you can perform. And based on this, so the next class was there. Okay, what is our next class? Having. So now text adding having class. So having class when you want to use, okay, right. So having class when I want to use means after grouping. Okay, after grouping, do you want to apply any condition? It's not before grouping the data. It's after grouping the data. Do you want to apply some condition? There you can use what now? Having. For example, suppose my requirement is what now? Here I have it 3 departments and the salaries are I find out. But how I was find out means each department wise sum of salaries I find out. So compulsory I'm using group by. So after group by, whatever the result was came, and this after group by, this is my result. On this result, on this result, again I want to apply condition. What is my condition? Sir, I don't want it this all department numbers. I want to retrieval in which department number sum of salary is more than 10,000. Which department you have like this? 20th department is there. So that means after group by, that means after grouping the data, on this grouping the data, I need to apply some condition. What is my condition? Which department is having more than 10,000 salary? Okay, so my answer is what now from this? 20. Yes or no? That is, when you want it after grouping, do you want to apply some condition on group of data to do filter? Then there you can use a having. So you're having and where class. One of the important question for your interview. What is differences between where and having? Where what we said, where is going to be used for filtering rows when it was filter after a before a before. So before grouping means what now? Each and every individual rows checking. That is where condition. But having condition is what now? Having condition not each and every individual row. It's a group of rows are checking. At a time, group of rows are checking. Suppose 10, 10, 10, 10, 3 rows. The 3 rows result, it will check. So that is the difference of what now? Having and where. Okay. So that means having, what I can say here, okay, filtering rows after grouping data in a table. Okay, this is, and this class compulsory we should use a along with the group by. Understand na? Along with the group by only you can use. Without group by, having class cannot be work. So that means I can use, it can use along with along with along with what now here? Group by. Along with group by clause. Okay, it should be. And even though when you see the syntax also you can understand that after group by I can use this having. So this is my syntax already, you know, the group by syntax, and the same syntax here. And see, after group by, next you want to apply your having, and here you want to give filtering condition. Right on. Okay, now, so on this having some examples, you can see how to write now. So write a query to display jobs, okay, in which job number of employee or number of employees are more than number of employees are more than 3. So in which jobs number of employees are more than 3. Okay, those jobs I need to find. And first of all, what I want to do, for each job wise, we need to find out a number of people. So for each job wise, when you find out number of people, compulsory we require a group by. So with the help of group by only, I can do that. So first I'm going to apply group by, and after group by, whatever the result was came on the result, again my condition. What is my condition? In which job number of employees are more than 3. Okay, now now you can see now I'm going to using this. Okay, the first of all, I want to find out the job wise number of people, the count of a job, and from EMP, and I'm passing what now? Group by. So group by job. Up to here, I just leave. If I leave like this, what happened? All jobs number of people we find out. But my requirement is what now? I want it only those jobs in which job number of people more than 3. Can you tell me in which job number of people more than 3? Clerk and salesman. So now I wanted that. So now what I want to do, up to here, grouping is needed, and we did that. After grouping, now I need to add some condition. What is my condition? Number of employees are more than 3. So now you are asking, sir, why we want to use a having class? We can use a where class also now. Suppose you can see where class, if I'm giving how to say count of job is greater than 3. Understand now? But here carefully see your where class condition, whatever we given, this condition when you was given after group by or before group by? After group by. But actually the nature of where condition, it was performed after or before? Before. But now I was given after. When I'm giving after here, then what it was happening, you can see to execute it, it was showing some error. So it is not accepted here, and SQL command not properly ended. So that means after group by, do you want to give a condition? That condition must be give it based on having class only, where class are not supporting. And one more important thing is, under where class you can't use a aggregative functions. Aggregative functions also not supported under where class. So these are the reasons here. So that's what I want to do. Up to here same, and later what? Having count of job is greater than 3. Then you can see you got it. Yes, right on below. Okay. In the same pattern, one more example here. Write a query to display department numbers if sum of salary if sum of salary of a department number is less than 10,000. Display department numbers if sum of salary of department number is less than 10,000. Okay, na? So first I need to find out the department numbers wise sum of salary. So just now we did that operation. Yes or no? Yes or no? How you did here? DEPT number, comma, what? Sum of sal. And from EMP, we are using what now? Group by. So this is what we did up to now. Up to now, what happened? The department numbers wise, sum of salaries, we got it. But our requirement is what now? In which department sum of salaries less than 10,000? So how many are there like this? Two. So now I'm using, okay, I want to send what now? Having, and what do you say? Sum of sal, which is less than to 10,000 rupees. Okay, that you got it. 30 and 10. Suppose this 30 and 10 I want to arrange in the sequence order. Then what I want to do? Now I want to use here order by class if you want it. Okay. What I want to say? Department numbers. And now we can get it at 10 and 30. Right on. Okay, right. And now what I want to do guys here. So these are the some classes, okay, up to 4 classes we discuss where order by, group by, and having. Suppose these all classes, if I want to write in one single query, how I can write, and which way the order of your classes. So, okay, first which class will execute, second which one execute, third which one, fourth which one. So like when I'm using these multiple clauses in one single query statement, then what is the order of your classes? Okay, na? This is one of the important for you. Okay, right. Now take siding. Using all clauses, in a single select statement. in a single selector statement. So first of all, come back to your syntax. First the syntax find out here. So I'm going to writing my syntax. So select column name 1 and 2 and grouping functions. Okay, from function here, table name. After table name, okay, so first thing is you want to use, okay, you want to use what now? Where class first. As an order, first which one is come to you? Where class. This is called filtering condition. After where class it was come, what next? Group by. After group by, okay, and the next one. After that, the next class is having. Okay, after having, then you can go for to use what now? Order by. So order by and send it your column name 1 and pass your AST ascending or DST descending and so on. And finally, you can close this. Okay, this is your entire syntax, the way of order, how to use all classes in one cell, in one selector statement. Okay, right. So on this all classes, the first of all, come out your table and check. Okay, the table first I'm showing to you. Right. So in this table, what is my requirement? Can you see in my salary column? Okay. How many employees salaries are more than 1,000? How many employees are there like this? 12. So 12 people salaries are more than 1,000. So first I'm going to fetching my data. Whose salary is more than, okay, how much here?